Okay, good morning, dear students. How are you all? Today we're going to learn comparison pattern and contrast pattern in a paragraph. To do that, you have to know at first you have to know the purpose of writing comparison pattern and the purpose of writing contrast pattern. As you can see in your book on page on page 195. So comparison pattern is used when you want to show similarities between two people. For example, between John and Jack, and objects. Objects, it can be tourist destination, for example, Kambang Yuwa and BKB, or ideas and or places. Yeah, objects. So I think for tourist destination is for places. Objects can be apple or orange. Yeah, and when you want to compare two things, the topic sentence should be the main idea, or in the beginning of your sentence you have to start to introduce that you're going to compare something. So right in the first sentence you have started to compare. For example, on page 195, my favorite restaurants. Two of my favorite restaurants. Yeah, delicious. Restaurants. Favorite delicious dishes and mealtime are alike in several ways. Now, if you see this kind of topic sentence from the very beginning, you have known that this is comparing or comparison pattern. So it means that when you read this topic sentence, you can guess what should be written in the rest. And for concluding sentence, it should be consistent with the topic sentence. And as you can see also in that paragraph on the same page, so the final sentence you could write like this: both restaurants are clean and decorated nicely, and they play a soft background music. And after that you may give comment to, but it's an option. Yeah, when you say I highly recommend, this is option. But if I can say that, if I analyze this kind of concluding sentence, of course it is about their like. Yeah, about their like. It is consistent with the statement stated in the beginning, but not too good, I think. Yeah, this kind of concluding sentence. And the most important thing when you write a comparison pattern in a paragraph is wait a minute. The expressions that you can use for that, yeah. So now please open page 199. As you can see there are some words that you can use for comparing. For example, you have alike, and then similar to, and then you have both, and then also, and to, and the same, and similarity. So you have to know the specific usage of these expressions. As you can see, alike, yeah, alike usually used or put after to be. Mealtime and this is are alike. It means that sama dalam beberapa hal, ya. Mealtime and delicious dishes are alike in several ways. And it is similar to, yeah, the second sentence. Mealtime is similar to. Are alike. Sorry. So insert new slide. Okay. Are alike. So before are, why it's are? Because mention the two things. So you need are alike. It never is alike because you compare two things. And then is similar to. Is similar. This object A is similar to object B. In, you can say what in terms of what the is the object A is similar to object B. And then both, when you want to keduanya, both have excellent service. Both have, never both has. And also, I think for also and to you can use it, yeah, also and to. And then the same and the same, yeah, the same. Many of the same. The same is like the same is adjective. Is same like it, not is same like the same customers. The same customers. So the same here as adjective, the same person, the same school, etc. Okay, and then you have similarity. Similarly is usually put in the beginning as a signal, ya. Jadi kata-kata signal. Sama halnya dengan seperti itu, sama seperti bahasa Indonesia seperti itu. Similarly, sama. Mealtime has so you need a sentence here, as you can see on page 199. Delicious dishes is known for the excellence of its service. Similarly, so you have to state the description of object A and similarly, and then description of object B. It's like that. Okay, so later on you have to practice writing your own sentence for comparing and for this comparing. Okay, now let's go on in contrast. Yeah, contrast. So contrast is different with what we learn in comparing paragraph. In contrasting, when you do contrast, it means that you want to show not similarities but differences between two things. So the key point is differences. So if comparing is for similarities, so contrast is used to show differences. And as you can see on page 196, from the very beginning, when you want to write a paragraph for contrasting, you have to show the readers that you want to contrast. For example, as you can see, the topic sentence, my favorite restaurants, delicious dishes and mealtime are both great restaurants, but they are different in several ways. But they are, so from the very beginning you know that they have the similarity, but they have different in ways. And in supporting sentences, as you can see, the writer of the paragraph started to differentiate. Yeah, see, so the key point, different in several ways, jadi berbeda dalam beberapa hal. And then your supporting sentence should explain the differences. And this is also consistent. I mean, the final sentence of this paragraph, these two restaurants have some differences, but you will not be disappointed with either one. Okay, with either one, sorry. So let's take a look at again. I will write the topic sentence. The list is dishes and mealtime are both great restaurants, but they are different in several ways. Now take a look at this. Is a topic sentence, and this is concluding sentence. I think you have still problem in making relevant the topic sentence and concluding sentence, as we can see in your previous exercises. So if we analyze this topic sentence with concluding sentence, it is consistent, I think, because the writer write the differences, and this is also, he state again differences. Okay, but this time with it's like a recommendation, which is an option. Okay, now next, the most important thing also, just like comparison, you need to know the expressions for that. On page 199, you can use on the other hand. Usually we put on the other hand in the beginning of a sentence, and then we have also as a signal word, however, also in the beginning of sentence, but we use it as coordinating conjunction. Remember that? We have learned about this. Coordinating conjunction. And then differ from. Differ here, it's verb. Yeah, verb. So as you can see, mealtime differs from, yeah, and then so it's like object A differs from object B in price. So object A differs from object B in what they are different, in what condition. And then unlike, it's just like the same to similarly. So we put also in the beginning of a sentence, unlike object A, and you put here a description of object B, a sentence, which is a sentence. So I think that is the most important thing for today's session. Thank you for watching this simple video. So after this, I want you to work on the exercise 1 on page 195, on 196, 197, exercise 4, exercise 5, and exercise 6, exercise 7. You please do it by yourself, by filling it in your own book, but what you have to report to me is just only exercise 4, exercise 5, and exercise 8. Exercise 4, 5, and exercise 8. It is in the individual task, and it should be posted in our Facebook group. Thank you. Bye.